Hey everyone, it's me, Belladonna, and I am here with another Create Sim video. This time I'm doing 7 Disney princesses, but the twist, they're babies, they're toddlers, so I created them as babies, basically, as toddlers. And I was pretty excited to do this when I got the idea for it. I enjoyed doing this a ton. The first one that you're seeing me create is Cinderella. I really wasn't sure what I wanted to do with Cinderella, but eventually at the end, I think she turned out pretty freaking cute. What trait I gave her, I guess you'll see when I get there, but I guess I'll give you a little spoiler. I did give her angelic because I don't know, I just think Cinderella was just so perfect in her movie. She did everything right, which was really the main reason why her stepmother and her stepsister why did I say it like that? But it was the reason why they envied her so much, because she did everything perfect all the time, and she was just so sweet and just didn't, she didn't have a mean bone in her body, which is why I gave her the angelic trait. And I thought that trait fit her pretty well. But anywho, all of these princesses that you are seeing me create today is because I am doing a small little mini Let's Play series called the 7 Toddler Challenge that will be posted later on today as you are seeing this. I'm pretty excited to be doing that. Right now you are seeing me create Belle from Beauty and the Beast. I think she's actually one of my favorites. I just think she's so freaking cute. I don't know if it's because of the pigtails or what, but she is just so cute to me, and I just want to just pick her up and squeeze her cheeks and never let her go, because she's just the best. She is the best. And don't hate me because I kind of made them a little skinny, because I just felt like I'd never seen a chunky princess in my life. I mean, chunky babies are like the best, but realistically or non-realistically, ironically as I'm saying that, they are kind of skinny, so I kind of made them skinny. So yeah, but it's all good. It's all good. I didn't make them super skinny, but I did kind of make them a little small, as you can see right there. I gave her the kind of yellowish, pinkish kind of color scheme because well, I feel like yellow is Belle's pretty much color. Her dress was yellow and everything, so that's why all of her outfits are pretty much yellow. She's also inquisitive because I just felt like in the movie, even though I haven't seen it in a while, she was always reading, always thinking, always kind of just saying to herself. So I just kind of gave her the inquisitive trait. The next one you're seeing is me making Ariel. I think she also turned out pretty freaking cute. I can't think of the color that I gave her though. I think I gave her purple. I don't know. Like, that is so sad, right? I don't, but her color was not green. I can tell you that. I did eventually change that, but I cannot think of the color of dress I gave her for the life of me. I think it was purple though. But don't quote me on that one. But she did turn out pretty cute. I just can't remember her dress color for some reason. Maybe because I'm so sleepy. It is like 2 in the morning as I'm doing this voiceover, so don't judge me. Please don't judge me. Don't judge me. See how I sound like a man? I mean, I sound like a man anyway, but that was just really scary. I promise you I'm not a guy. I promise you. I promise you I am not a guy. I just have a very deep voice, sadly, and it sucks. I'm trying so hard to fix it. Is there anybody else that has the deep voice problem? You can just hear these other summers have these super perky, happy voices, and then you sit in your corner and you cry because your voice is nowhere near like that. That is me. That is so me. So if my voice is really annoying, then I'm so sorry, but I don't know what else to do. But yeah, it was purple. I was right. Her dress was purple. I don't know. But anyway, this is Snow White. I had so much trouble with this toddler, it wasn't even funny. For one, it was really her complexion was so hard about Snow White. It was just, I'm not really good at pale Sims. I really don't have very much practice in making very pale Sims, so just making her ghost pale, which is her complexion in the movie, I don't know. I just felt like I wasn't making her right, like I wasn't doing something right, but I don't know. I'll let you guys decide if I made her right or not, but I'm pretty sure, I don't know. I guess she looks like Snow White. I don't know. Hopefully she does, but I tried. I really did try. Snow White is also a movie I really haven't seen in a while, as well as Beauty and the Beast. Snow White is just so old, and it's just, I don't know. I don't really watch that old movies. Like, that movie is really old. Unless it's The Wizard of Oz, I'm probably not gonna watch it. And that's such a lie, because I watch old movies all the time. Like, I love old Hollywood, so why am I dissing Snow White? But I don't know, it's just, I don't know. For one, it really doesn't come on a lot. Like, as much as Cinderella. Cinderella comes on all the time, I feel like, but Snow White does not come on as much as the others. But I do remember the movie, I do remember the plot. It was about, like, she was living with the 7 dwarfs, and you know what? I take that back. I don't remember. I don't remember, but I do remember the part where she bit that poisonous apple and she went to deep sleep, and kind of like Sleeping Beauty, the prince had to find her or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's Snow White. That's Snow White. Now I am making, I believe, Aurora. Yeah, this is Aurora. I used to watch Sleeping Beauty all the time as a child. That was like my favorite movie for some reason. And yeah, I was just dissing old movies not too long ago, and then I'm saying, by the way, Sleeping Beauty was one of my favorite movies. You know, just I say stuff and I don't even know what I'm saying half of the time, but I do know that Sleeping Beauty was one of my favorites, you know, after, you know, The Lion King, you know, that'll always be my favorite movie. It's like the best. Like, oh my gosh, I hate anybody who hates The Lion King. Like, don't even talk to me if you don't like that movie. Like, seriously. Anyway, this is Aurora. I actually had to Google her name as much as I love the movie, because I wasn't sure if her name was Briar Rose or Aurora Rose, because she went by both in the movie. So I had to Google it, and her name is Aurora. Briar was just an alias, or Alice, or however you pronounce that. It was just a name to hide her identity, her real identity as a princess. So, yeah. The movie was actually really good. It's about her, I guess, being adopted by these fairies and all that. You can Google it, though. But I did give her the inquisitive trait because I just felt like she was very curious and whatnot. So that's why I gave it to her. This is Jasmine from Aladdin. She's very cute as well. I'm not sure if I gave her the right complexion. I don't know if it was too light or too dark, but I tried. I really did try. I gave her green, kind of a bluish, greenish kind of color, I think. Yeah, that's the color that I gave her because, you know, her little jumpsuit was kind of that color. I tried to give her something with pants, but it just wasn't working. So I just gave her a dress like the rest of them. They can match, you know. They can match. But yeah, she turned out really cute. I actually love Jasmine. She's probably my second favorite after Belle. Like, I don't know. She's just really cute. Really, really cute. I actually gave her the worst trait of all. Fussy, because she was just complaining and whining and all the time in Aladdin. Like, I don't want to be inside these castle walls. I don't want to be a princess. I want to marry whoever I want to. I want to do this. I want to do that. Aladdin, I don't like you. It was like she had kind of, at first she really didn't like Aladdin as a prince anyway, but she liked him as the person, really, as the street rat. That's what I call him. And as the prince, she was just really rude and fussy at first, but then she kind of grew out of it and started to like him, and it was really cute. But anyway, this is Tiana. This is last but not least. She's turned out really cute. I actually had a problem with her hair. For some reason, it kept changing colors from blonde to black, from blonde to black, and then from red to black, and I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, seriously. But obviously, I changed it, so it's all good. Even though it changed back again eventually, but yeah, I gave her the silly trait because one is either silly or clingy, and Tiana was definitely not clingy. So Yeah. But anyway, that's all. I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.